Hi, this is Paramita again. So in last video I started to teach you about HTML. So we discussed what is HTML and what it does actually. So HTML is a language using which we can communicate with the browser. Basically that's the only language browser can understand. What we want to show in browser, we have to communicate through HTML language. Now we discussed about few tags in last video, like heading tag and some paragraph tags, and we discussed about the attribute and few properties as well. So basically we can conclude the HTML language consists of different tags. Okay, now so I'll just jot down it. Name, tags, attributes. So there are different tags in HTML, like image. To show the image in HTML we use img tag. Then we for table we have table tag. For division, to show a particular division in a page, maybe left side, right side, center, we use div tag. So to show a division we use div tag. And what else, link. To show link we use anchor tag. This is called anchor tag. Then we have image table division link. We already discussed about some header tag, sorry, some heading tag. We have h1, h2, h3, like up to h6. Then we have p tag for paragraphs, sorry. Then line break, we have br tag, we already discussed it. P tag, br tag, then we have form, we have form tag. Text box, we have input tag. Okay, yeah, so these are the main tags normally we are going to use, but there are some other tags also. We will discuss that later on. Okay, so like see, for image we have img tag. Now img tag, each may have with each tag there are some attributes. Some attributes are mandatory, but some other attributes are like optional. You can use as per your requirement. Like with img tag, there is a mandatory tag. You must use this tag, that is source, the source path of the image. Okay, yeah, you have to write here the absolute path of the image. We will discuss this later on. Okay, so this source attribute is mandatory with img tag, except that we can use a lot of other attributes as well, like maybe width, height, border, etc. Okay, these all are like optional, but the source attribute, this is mandatory with img. We'll see this later on. Table also we can have attributes like width, height, etc. Color, background color, etc. Okay, so div also we can have lots of attributes as per our requirement. Okay, we will see this last: style, width, height, margin, padding, blah blah blah. Okay, so as per our requirement we will use the attributes. Link tag, anchor tag, we can have same lot of attributes: style, width, height, color, etc. Okay, then heading also we can get like lots of attributes. Paragraph also we can get lots of attributes. We can use this as per our requirement. I have shown you some of that like color, etc., font size, font family, a lot of. Then line break, form the form is very important tag. Actually most of the time we when we will do the testing using Selenium, we have to test the form actually. So because most of the dynamic website they have to use forms in it, because that's how HTML, using form HTML pass the input data to the database. So we have to learn the form very well, form and the input inside the form. We'll discuss this about later. So here you can get a clear picture of like what is HTML actually. Like it's like a collection of lots of tags. Whatever we want to show in HTML page, we have to do it through tags. So today we have already seen like heading tag h1 to h6 in my last video. We have seen paragraph, we have seen break as well, and now I am going to show you how to insert an image in an website, HTML website. Okay, so this is the HTML page we made yesterday actually. So now I'm going to insert an image here. My image. All right, see, I use the Dreamweaver, but you don't, if you don't have Dreamweaver, don't worry, just put the same code in the notepad, it will show the same thing. So the image, to put the image in HTML, we use the img tag. This is the opening img tag, see, less than, then img, then the mandatory attribute is source, the source part of your image. For me, I don't have any image in the same folder actually. This is the part1.html file. It resides in a folder called html css. Uh, if I have an image within that folder, then I didn't need this part. Like this part I didn't need. I just could straight away write down that image, that kali4.jpg, that image file name. I could put it here straight away if I had an image in the same folder, but at this moment I don't have any in that folder, so I got it from some other folder. So the path is like This one is the image path. So you have to put the absolute image path here in the source attribute. Okay, if you keep the images in the in a separate folder like images here, so you can put like this. Okay, you can put it like this. Anyway, in this time I don't have the image in the save folder, so I'll put my absolute path, otherwise the image will not be shown. Okay, so this is the mandatory attribute for the img tag source. Then width, height, these are the optional, you can keep it or you can't keep it, it's up to you. So yeah. And alt, I put alt my image. Okay, this is an optional tag as well, you can use this or you can't use this, it doesn't matter if you don't use, but this one is like helpful for software engine optimization. So if you don't use this, then also not a problem, your image will be shown. Sorry, if you don't use any of this, yeah. So see, I didn't use any of those attributes. I just put img and the source attribute and close it. Okay, that's all. So now we will see it in the web browser. Wow. See, the image is here. Okay. So now if I put all those attributes here, then also I'll get the same effect. See? Yeah. So by default, if I don't put any width or height, by default it will take the original width and height of the image. So my image is originally width 180 pixel and height 152 pixel. But if I want to make it 40/40, I can just make it without resizing the image. Just put the width 40 and the height 40. That's all. Control S, save, F12. So show in browser. See? The image became 40/40. I didn't need any other editor, Photoshop or anything to resize the image. I just can't manipulate the size here itself. Okay, so it's up to you, you can change the width, you can change the height, you can manipulate it using these properties. Okay, alright then, so this is the img tag. Then we will discuss table tag. Yeah, how to create a table in HTML. Okay, so to create a table we have to use the table tag. So starts with table, 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 opening table, closing table. Alright, within table we have a row and column. So first we'll create a row. To create a row we use tr tag. Okay, opening tr, closing tr. So within a row we have column. As many column you want you can create. So first I will make two columns within a row. Column is created using td tag. Opening td, closing td. So this is my first column. Inside that I will write first column. Then another column. Within this column I will write second column. Okay, so within the table I created one row with two column. So how it will look now in the browser? Let's have a look. First column, second column. I can't see any table here. Why? Because I didn't put any border here. Table also has got attributes like width, height, border, color, background color. You can use as many properties as you want. Like see here, align, background, bg color means background color, border color dark, border color light, cell padding, cell spacing, etc. So now we will use a border. I will give border 1. 1 means 1 pixel. Now see, yeah, now we can see that this is a table. So sometimes to when you will develop the website, maybe all the time you will not want to show the border actually in the web page. So that time just keep the border 0 or just leave it, don't mention any border. Then then the viewer who will view your website, they will not understand that there is a table underneath, but you know that there is a table underneath. So it depends on you what you want to do. If you want to show the table structure, then put some border. If you don't want to show the table structure to the viewer, then don't put any border. At this moment I want to show you the border so that you can understand what's happening. So this is a row. I will make another row here. So another tr, opening tr, closing tr. Within tr I will make another 2 column. I'll write first, I will write second. Yeah, so view in browser, what happens? See, now we have 2 rows and 2 column. Okay, now if you want, you can use some other properties in table as well, like as I told you, if you use cell spacing, if you use cell spacing 10, what it does, it creates more space between 2 column. See, yeah, can you see now? There are more space between 2 columns like this. Okay, so these are the cell spacing. Then if you want to change the color, if you want to put the table in the center of the web page, just you have to use the align property, align center. Okay, now see, the table came in the center of the web page. Okay, so that's how you can use the align property as well. And if you want, you can set the width and height also. I want the width of 600 pixel. Let's see what happens. See, now this is aligned in center of the web page and with 600 pixel of width. Okay, so that's how you can use lots of attributes. Now see, if I want background color, bg color, background color be this one, Control S F12. See, the whole background color of the whole table is changed now. Similarly, if you want, you can use the border color also. Now what I want to do, I want a specific column to be a different color, like what I'm trying to say. See, in this table, the whole table background color is the same now. I want this column, this second row, second column, it to be gray. The background should be gray. How can I do that? It's very easy. Whatever attributes you are using within the table tag here, the same property, the same properties you can use within tr tag or within td tag also. So I want to change the second row and second column, so that means this one. So what I will do, I will just change the bg color of this column, of this. So see, this is the second row, second column. Now see here, See, the second row, second column is changed. That's how you can change everything. You can change your font color, your font size, whatever you want you can do in each row or each column or the whole table. Okay, so that's all about the table tag. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching my video. And please, if you have good knowledge of HTML, remember you don't need to watch these videos directly. You can go to my Java, or if you have good knowledge in Java, then you can start JUnit and then uh, Selenium ID, WebDriver, whatever you want. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. View my website parameternz.com. Thank you. Bye bye.